Have you ever cracked open a fresh egg, thinking you're making one of the healthiest choices possible, only to realize you might be doing it completely wrong without even knowing it? Eggs are one of the most popular foods on the planet, eaten by millions of people every single day. In fact, for many adults over 60, eggs are a daily staple, quick, affordable, and packed with protein, vitamins, and essential nutrients that support strength and energy. But here's the surprising truth. Even people who eat eggs regularly are making serious mistakes that can reduce their nutritional value, or worse, quietly harm their health over time. And the most shocking part? Almost no one talks about these mistakes. You might think you're cooking your eggs the healthiest way. But are you really? Are you combining them with the right foods? Could your cooking method be destroying key nutrients your body actually needs? And is it possible that one simple habit you repeat every morning is doing more harm than good, especially after 60? Stay with me, because today, we're uncovering 8 common egg mistakes that many people make every day, and how to fix them immediately. And trust me, mistake number 3 might completely change how you eat eggs forever. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more health tips, and tell me in the comments. How do you usually eat your eggs, and where are you watching from? Mistake number 8. Using too much oil. Adding too much oil when frying eggs can quickly turn a healthy meal into something unnecessarily heavy and calorie-dense. Eggs are naturally rich in protein and essential nutrients, but when they are cooked in excessive oil, those benefits can be overshadowed by added fats your body does not need. This is especially important if you are over 60, because your metabolism slows down and your body processes fats less efficiently. Using large amounts of oil can also increase your risk of weight gain, high cholesterol, and heart problems over time. A simple adjustment can make a big difference. Instead of pouring oil freely into the pan, try measuring a small amount, such as 1 teaspoon of olive oil, which contains healthier fats. You can also switch to cooking methods like boiling, poaching, or even steaming your eggs, all of which preserve their nutrients without adding unnecessary calories. Another helpful tip is to use a non-stick pan, which allows you to cook eggs with little to no oil at all. This way, you still enjoy the same delicious taste while keeping your meal light and heart-friendly. Remember, it is not just about what you eat, but also how you prepare it. Reducing excess oil is one of the easiest ways to make your eggs healthier every single day. For older adults, choosing lighter cooking methods can also support better digestion and overall energy levels throughout the day. It may seem like a small change, but over weeks and months, these small habits create meaningful improvements in your long-term health and well-being. So start today and give your body the care it truly deserves. Small, consistent choices in the kitchen are an act of self-respect, and your health is always worth that effort. Mistake number 7. Overcooking eggs. High heat and overcooking can damage egg proteins, making them rubbery and harder to digest. You may also notice a greenish ring around the yolk. This is a sign of overcooking. It also reduces nutrient quality. When eggs are exposed to excessive heat, their delicate structure begins to break down in ways that affect both texture and nutrition. The longer you cook them, the more moisture they lose, which leads to a dry and less enjoyable result. For older adults in particular, this matters because digestion becomes more sensitive with age, and tough proteins can be more difficult for the body to process. Overcooking can also reduce the availability of certain vitamins found in eggs, especially those that are sensitive to heat. While eggs will still provide some nutrition, you are no longer getting their full benefits when they are consistently overdone. The good news is that this mistake is easy to fix. Try cooking your eggs on low to medium heat and removing them from the pan as soon as they are set. Soft-boiled or lightly scrambled eggs are excellent options that preserve both flavor and nutrients. Pay attention to small signs like texture and color, as they can tell you when your eggs are perfectly cooked. With just a little care, you can enjoy eggs that are not only tastier but also much easier for your body to use effectively. This simple habit can make a real difference in your daily nutrition and overall well-being as you continue to age in a healthy and balanced way. Always remember that gentle cooking protects nutrients and supports better digestion every single day of your life ahead. Mistake number 6. Cooking with old eggs. Using old eggs is a common mistake that many people overlook, yet it can pose real health risks, especially for adults over 60. As eggs age, their quality declines, and they become more vulnerable to bacterial growth. Even if an egg looks normal from the outside, it may no longer be safe to eat on the inside. Consuming spoiled eggs can lead to digestive discomfort or foodborne illness, which can be more serious as the body becomes less resilient with age. Fortunately, there is a simple and effective way to check if your eggs are still fresh. Place the egg in a bowl of water. If it sinks and lies flat on the bottom, it is fresh and safe to use. If it stands upright or begins to float, it is a sign that the egg has aged and should be discarded. This happens because air gradually enters the egg over time, changing its density. Fresh eggs not only reduce health risks, but also taste significantly better and have a firmer texture, which improves your cooking results. Whether you are boiling, frying, or poaching, starting with fresh eggs ensures a more enjoyable and nutritious meal. To stay safe, always store eggs in the refrigerator and pay attention to expiration dates when purchasing them. Avoid leaving eggs at room temperature for long periods, as this can speed up spoilage. By making freshness a priority, you protect your health and get the best flavor from your meals. It is a small habit that makes a big difference in your daily nutrition and overall well-being. Always choose quality over convenience when it comes to eggs. Mistake number 5, storing eggs incorrectly. Egg storage depends on your country, but temperature consistency is key. Eggs are delicate and can spoil faster when exposed to sudden changes in temperature, especially in warm climates. For adults over 60, proper storage becomes even more important because foodborne illnesses can have more serious consequences. One common mistake is leaving eggs at room temperature for too long after purchase. While some countries sell eggs unrefrigerated, once they are cooled, they should remain in a stable cold environment. Frequent temperature changes can create condensation on the shell, which makes it easier for bacteria to enter the egg. Another issue is storing eggs near strong-smelling foods. Eggshells are naturally porous, meaning they can absorb odors from nearby items like onions, garlic, or certain spices. This can affect both the taste and quality of your eggs without you even noticing it at first. To keep eggs safe and fresh, store them in their original carton inside the refrigerator, ideally on a middle shelf where the temperature stays consistent. Avoid placing them in the refrigerator door, where temperatures fluctuate more often. By storing eggs correctly, you reduce the risk of contamination and preserve their natural flavor and nutrients. It is a simple habit that helps protect your health and ensures that every meal you prepare is both safe and enjoyable over time for you. Taking a few extra seconds to organize your refrigerator properly can make a lasting difference in your daily food safety habits. Over time, these small actions build a stronger foundation for better nutrition and peace of mind. Always check for cracks before storing eggs, and clean spills immediately to avoid contamination risks. Mistake number 4, poor shell handling. Eggshells may look clean, but they can carry harmful bacteria such as salmonella on their surface. If you are not careful when handling them, these bacteria can easily transfer into the egg itself during cracking. This is a subtle but important mistake, especially for adults over 60, whose immune systems may be more vulnerable to foodborne infections. One common habit to avoid is cracking eggs directly on the edge of a bowl or pan. This can push bacteria from the shell into the egg. Instead, crack eggs on a flat, clean surface, which reduces the chance of contamination and keeps shell fragments from falling inside. Another risky practice is using the eggshell to separate the yolk from the white. While it may seem convenient, it increases the likelihood of bacteria coming into contact with the edible parts of the egg. A safer option is to use clean hands or a dedicated kitchen tool designed for separating eggs. It is also important to wash your hands thoroughly after handling raw eggs and to clean any surfaces or utensils that come into contact with them. Simple hygiene steps can go a long way in preventing illness. By improving how you handle eggshells, you reduce the risk of contamination and protect your health. These small changes are easy to adopt, but can have a significant impact over time. Remember, safe food preparation is just as important as choosing the right ingredients. Paying attention to details like shell handling ensures that your eggs remain a nutritious and safe part of your daily diet, especially as you focus on maintaining good health with age. Consistent care in the kitchen helps you avoid unnecessary risks and enjoy meals with greater confidence. Mistake number 3. Throwing away the yolk. Egg yolks are often misunderstood and unfairly avoided, especially by people trying to reduce fat in their diet. However, this habit can lead to missing out on some of the most valuable nutrients eggs have to offer. The yolk is actually the richest part of the egg when it comes to vitamins and essential compounds that support overall health. It contains important nutrients such as vitamins A, D, E, and B12, all of which play key roles in maintaining strong bones, supporting vision, and boosting the immune system. For adults over 60, these nutrients become even more important as the body needs extra support to maintain strength, energy, and proper function. In addition to vitamins, egg yolks provide healthy fats that help the body absorb fat-soluble nutrients more effectively. They also contain choline, a nutrient that supports brain health and memory, which is especially beneficial as we age. When you throw away the yolk and only eat the egg white, you are mainly getting protein but losing a large portion of the egg's nutritional value. While egg whites are low in calories and high in protein, they do not offer the same complete range of nutrients. Instead of discarding the yolk, consider eating the whole egg in moderation as part of a balanced diet. For most people, especially older adults, this approach provides a better combination of nutrients that support long-term health. Understanding the true value of the yolk can help you make smarter dietary choices. By keeping it on your plate, you ensure that your body benefits from everything this simple and powerful food has to offer every single day for better health outcomes. Mistake number 2. Using cracked eggs. Even small cracks in an eggshell can create an entry point for harmful bacteria, making the egg unsafe to eat. This is a mistake that many people underestimate, especially when the crack appears minor or barely visible. However, once the protective barrier of the shell is broken, the risk of contamination increases significantly. When shopping for eggs, always take a moment to inspect the carton carefully. Avoid purchasing any eggs that are cracked, leaking, or stuck to the carton, as these are clear signs that the shell has been compromised. Choosing intact eggs is one of the simplest ways to protect your health from the start. If an egg cracks accidentally at home, it should not be left exposed. Instead, transfer it immediately into a clean, sealed container and store it in the refrigerator. It is important to use this egg within 2 days to minimize the risk of bacterial growth. Never leave cracked eggs at room temperature, as this can accelerate spoilage and increase the chance of foodborne illness. For older adults, taking this precaution is particularly important because the immune system may not respond as strongly to infections. What might seem like a small issue can lead to more serious health concerns if ignored. By paying attention to the condition of your eggs before using them, you reduce unnecessary risks and ensure safer meals. It is a simple habit, but one that plays a big role in maintaining good health over time. Remember, when it comes to eggs, quality and safety always come first. Taking a few extra seconds to check for cracks can prevent problems later and help you enjoy your meals with greater peace of mind. Mistake number 1. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. Eating raw or undercooked eggs may seem harmless, and some people even believe it offers extra health benefits. However, this is a risky habit that can expose you to harmful bacteria, such as salmonella. While the risk may be relatively low, it is still very real, and the consequences can be serious, especially for adults over 60. Salmonella infection can cause symptoms like stomach pain, diarrhea, fever, and weakness, which can become more severe with age. Because the immune system tends to weaken over time, the body may have a harder time fighting off these infections, making prevention especially important. Another important point to consider is that cooking eggs actually improves the body's ability to absorb protein. Raw eggs contain proteins that are less digestible, meaning your body cannot fully benefit from them. When eggs are properly cooked, their proteins become easier to absorb and use, making them a more effective source of nutrition. If you enjoy soft eggs, it is best to cook them until both the whites and yolks are at least slightly firm. This reduces the risk of contamination while still preserving taste and texture. Avoid recipes that rely on raw eggs unless they have been pasteurized. Choosing to fully cook your eggs is a simple but powerful way to protect your health and get the most nutritional value from your meals. It is a small change that can make a big difference, particularly as you focus on maintaining strength and well-being over time. When it comes to eggs, safety should always come first. Proper cooking ensures you enjoy both their flavor and their full health benefits every day. Now that you know what to avoid, let's look at how to enjoy eggs the right way while maximizing their health benefits. Start by choosing low-calorie cooking methods, such as boiling, poaching, or lightly scrambling, which help preserve nutrients without adding unnecessary fats. If you prefer frying your eggs, use stable and healthy oils like avocado oil or a small amount of olive oil, especially for higher heat cooking. To make your meal even more nutritious, combine eggs with vegetables such as spinach, tomatoes, onions, or peppers. This simple addition boosts fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, supporting better digestion and overall health. It also makes your meals more satisfying and balanced. Finally, whenever possible, choose high-quality eggs, such as pasture-raised or organic options. These often contain better nutrient profiles and come from healthier farming practices. By making these small but smart choices, you can turn eggs into a powerful and safe part of your daily diet. Now you know the 8 most common mistakes people make when eating eggs, and more importantly, how simple they are to avoid. By making a few small changes in how you choose, cook, and store your eggs, you can protect your health and get the full nutritional benefits every time. The next time you prepare eggs, keep these tips in mind. Your body will thank you for it. Have you ever made any of these mistakes? Which one surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, type yes in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more health tips. And don't miss the next videos on your screen, they were selected just for you. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.